Triple H to give this to us. They could have hired models, but they chose us, and I'm just so honored and thankful, and my heart is just like going.
A lot of wrestlers, before they get their big break in WWE, often perform extra work for them as employees on television. Traditionally, WWE will hire independent wrestlers to perform the extra work as they know how to take bumps, meaning superstars can brawl with the extras without anyone being hurt. Well, almost all of the time.
Wait a minute, look at this! Oh my God! Michael says, I think pull the cameraman!
Over the years, some huge names have appeared in this capacity and have gone on to be WWE main eventers. But which ones were they?
His entourage is attending to him. Damien Mizdow, his stunt double, and his makeup artist.
Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at 10 wrestlers who appeared as fake WWE employees. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists.
Hey, come on guys, let's just take it easy.
Shut up, Harold!
Number 10, Ricky Starks in 2013.
You're sure this isn't Triple H and Shawn Michaels, right?
Why don't you go and find out? Remember last time you went up to the ring?
It's not just WWE wrestlers who can find themselves on Raw or SmackDown as extras. Current AEW star Ricky Starks would find himself on television in 2013 as an extra in an infamous segment with Ryback.
What'd you just say to me?
Nothing, sir.
Starks' first appearance in WWE would actually be in the form of a match, as he would wrestle in August of 2012 on SmackDown in a losing effort against Jinder Mahal.
Mahal delivering the camel clutch to 2 men!
Fast forward to 1 year later to August 2013, and Starks would once again appear in WWE, but this time he would take on the role of a backstage employee rather than a local wrestler. He would serve as a victim of Ryback during his newly debuted heel character as a bully who targeted smaller individuals who couldn't defend themselves. Following his backstage assault, Starks would be powerbombed through a catering table, putting an end to a memorable appearance for him. Number 9, Keith Lee in 2009. Long before Keith Lee was one of WWE's future stars, and long before he would be the first ever wrestler to hold the NXT Championship and North American title simultaneously, he would appear as WWE security over a decade prior to his success in the company. Lee's appearance would come on the Go Home episode of Raw heading into WrestleMania 25.
Wait, stop! Samantha, don't get the door!
The hottest feud on Raw was between Triple H and Randy Orton, and tensions were red hot. During the segment, the McMahon family would brawl with Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase Jr. A fake security would try and stop this happening, and one of the security guards that would brawl with the McMahon family would be Keith Lee himself. Speaking to Lillian Garcia on a Chasing Glory podcast, Lee revealed that someone backstage suggested he took a hard bump the moment McMahon threw a punch at him. Lee went on to say this confused Vince due to Lee overselling the punch. That was a good sell though. Number 8, Tye Dillinger as Stan in 2006. One of the most famous appearances from a future WWE superstar as an extra on television occurred in 2006. Former WWE superstar Tye Dillinger would appear in a backstage segment with Shawn Michaels and Triple H at 2006 Cyber Sunday pay-per-view. Remember Cyber Sunday? Those were great. In the segment, HBK told Triple H that he did know the meaning of controversy.
Buddy, what's your name? Stan. Oh! See? I just kicked Stan! Calm.
This resulted in HBK delivering sweet chin music to the poor backstage employee named Stan. This backstage employee just so happened to be the future Dillinger. Number 7, Robert Roode in 2001. Prior to Robert Roode being part of the WWE roster, he had a successful run in TNA where he would be one of their top stars. However, before he joined the promotion, he would actually make an appearance on WWE programming during the Attitude Era as an extra. Roode's appearance came just a few days before Triple H and The Undertaker's showdown at WrestleMania 17, and the two men were going to destroy each other if security and police officers didn't step in. Officers would be stationed around the ring to stop the two men going to war, and one of these police officers was an extremely young Robert Roode, 16 years before he would join the WWE as an active performer. Number 6, Eli Drake in 2011.
Because the guys want to be me and the ladies will trust me. Oh, they want to see me. Yeah.
Eli Drake is mostly known to wrestling fans for his successful run in Impact Wrestling, where he would become the Impact World Champion. Although he had success in Impact, he did actually have a run in WWE on the NXT brand. However, he was mostly used as enhancement talent. Outside of the NXT run, Drake would also make an appearance as a security guard in 2011 during a segment between CM Punk and Kevin Nash. The segment involved Punk running down Nash on the mic and even stating that he received a text from his sister who thought that Nash was dead.
Kevin Nash, WTF, thought he was dead, LOL.
Before he resurfaced on TV just a few weeks prior. Number 5, MJF in 2015.
Triple H, you asked me if I'm tough enough.
AEW star MJF has only had one single appearance on WWE television in his career. He appeared as a member of WWE security during Samoa Joe's entrance at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2 prior to Joe's match against Shinsuke Nakamura for the NXT title. His brief appearance got physical when Joe pushed MJF to the side as he tried to overtake him during their walk to the ring. The incident would be referenced on AEW Dynamite in August of 2020, with MJF replicating the incident by pushing a security guard to the side as he made his way to the ring.
Stay out of my shot.
5 years on, MJF continues to deny that it was him that he was pushed by Joe in 2015. Speaking to Inside the Ropes, MJF revealed, "I don't know who that guy was. A lot of people think it was me. That was not me. It's fake news. I'll admit it, the guy did vaguely look like me, but I didn't see it to such an extent that everybody else did. That security guard, it seemed like he was trying to do his best job protecting Joe, getting in front of him. The wall was closing in. If anything, I would have given that guy a raise, but that was not me. It wouldn't shock me if my identity was stolen. A lot of people are trying to steal a lot of different things from me." MJF, a true heel.
Yeah, I love video games, and then I lost my virginity.
Number 4, Johnny Gargano in 2010.
From Ultimate Underdog to NXT's Top Dog.
Long before Johnny Gargano was Mr. NXT and one of the best wrestlers in the entire promotion, he would make 2 separate appearances. One would be when he wrestled MVP on SmackDown in 2007, when he would compete under the name Cedric Von Hausen in a losing effort.
99 at WrestleMania. Here's the playmaker. And if MVP...
His second appearance would come 3 years later in 2010 when he portrayed a security guard during the first season of NXT. He would act as Michael Cole's security in the segment, and it was his job to ensure that Daniel Bryan wouldn't attack the villainous announcer. Number 3, EC3 and Cesaro in 2006.
Security guard, by the way.
Now, it was common practice during the McMahon vs. DX feud in 2006 for the WWE to use local independent wrestlers as security. 2 wrestlers who would be used in this capacity would be former WWE superstar EC3 and current WWE superstar and former US champion Cesaro.
See?
Jeez, it's the cops. Is that a gun in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
The 2 men would take on the role of Shane McMahon's security, and it was their role to stop DX from causing any more mischief on Raw. What's interesting about Cesaro's appearance here is that he actually has hair. Kinda seems a little bit weird.
If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Number 2, Sheamus and Wade Barrett in 2006. Again, like we said in 2006, it was rather common for the WWE to use independent talent when they came to the UK for their tapings of Raw and SmackDown. During this time, they would actually use 2 UK stars who were not known at the time, that being Sheamus and Wade Barrett.
Done a tryout earlier on that day. Been told to go into the ring. We're running down to try and jump to stop the X. So first of all, we came out to escort the X out.
They would appear on Raw in 2006 and would act as security and would be responsible for kicking Shawn Michaels and Triple H out of the arena. Sheamus even got physical during their interaction and was hit by a pedigree for his troubles.
And this security guard just got his pedigree checked.
This actually came 4 years before Sheamus and Triple H would do battle in the featured match at WrestleMania 26. And number 1, Daniel Bryan in 2003.
I am going to fill this arena. I'm going to fill this whole place with the Yes Movement right here.
Fans associate Daniel Bryan for being one of the greatest wrestlers of all time and introducing the Yes chant into WWE. However, what fans may forget is that Bryan actually portrayed a WWE security guard over a decade before he would main event WrestleMania 30.
Yeah, this will be scorched in my retina forever.
On the February 6, 2003 episode of SmackDown, Bryan was one of the security guards who tried to stop Brian Kendrick from streaking in a humorous yet often forgotten angle.
I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. Okay.
The idea behind the angle is that Kendrick was trying to impress SmackDown GM Stephanie McMahon and earn a WWE contract for himself. So he decided to do this by simply running around the arena naked as security, including Bryan, chased the future tag team champion.
Hey, come on, let's go. Come on.
It was nice meeting you.
Come on.
I could see that.
Well, there you have it, folks. 10 wrestlers who appeared as fake WWE employees. Sure, there's many more, so would you guys like to see a part 2? Let us know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook for exclusive lists, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.